Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. Here is your daily technical analysis of stock index futures. I'll start with UK FTSE futures. Another new all-time high open, high and high close yesterday. Yet with all that, it was still another consecutive indecisive doji cross. Admittedly a higher one on the top of the market, which must be causing some concern for the bulls out there. It was nevertheless still a follow-on to Friday's key reversal up, coming as it did after the week before last's weekly key reversal up. I suppose I can postulate a reason why, despite higher markets, we're still seeing indecisive patterns this week. These indecisive leanings are being caused by what we have further overhead. The 50% projected Fibonacci line just a little higher at 72.16. Now so far today, another higher open and a further attempt higher still, up to what seems to be the touchstone of this week, the overhead 50% projected Fibonacci line. However, as soon as we're up there, we've dropped back down to look like yet another indecisive pattern right now. Another doji cross perhaps. German DAX futures. An indecisive doji cross yesterday, right at the height of the market. Yet it was with the highest open and close ever, though not a new high. It was an interesting phlegmatic response to the previous two sessions meeting lines pattern, neither taking the traditional route of a bearish response nor really embracing the more data-driven, slightly bullish response either. Interestingly, the market has still kept within the recent rising wedge pattern. That's currently 15,694 to 15,785, if only just on a closing basis. I mooted yesterday this rising wedge pattern may be morphing into a possible narrow bull channel. That's currently 15,567 to 15,832. But it is still early yet. One thing I know for sure, we're running out of wiggle room on the rising wedge pattern, and very soon. Just for information, I've decided to keep on for the rest of this week target X1 in the 15,800 area. This was the achieved target for the small recent diamond continuation pattern. So far today, slightly higher open, but then a test down to the lower rising wedge trend line. Below that we have the recently achieved 50% projected Fibonacci line at 15,629. US E-mini S&P futures. New all-time high yesterday, but also a bearish pattern, a bearish engulfing pattern right at the top of the market. What continues to be interesting about all this is that, as you know, I've been tempted to draw a fresh bullish either an Andrews or shift picture for the late March to mid-May action. The only reason I've held off is that the market is still utilizing the broken lower time, currently 42.76 of the original December 2020 to February 2021 bullish Andrews pitchfork as a clothesline, if you will, on which you can hang prices in action. This is what the market just about did yesterday with the broken lower time capping the market. However, I've recently added one feature just in case, a fresh set of projected Fibonacci lines based on the May action. The nearest significant overhead Fibonacci line is the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 43.43. So far today, very little either side of yesterday's close. I have to say I'm not a fan of these narrowing ranges. It makes me suspicious about things. French CAC 40 futures. A second consecutive higher but still indecisive doji cross yesterday. The reason for this higher indecision I put down to the market reaching up towards the middle time, currently at 66.79 of the recent late February to late March broken bullish shift pitchfork, and having a pullback when prices came just a little too close. Additionally, now we have the 100% projected Fibonacci line overhead at 66.80 adding to the mix. Meanwhile below, we have the lower time currently at 65.47. Please just remember, all this action is set in the frame of the recent weekly key reversal up. So far today, another higher open and another attempt up to the middle time, which was halted well before it but it's still a recent new high and possibly a recent high close if we carry on like this. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.